What if we told you that the man once labeled "no drama Obama" is now living one of the most calculated, discreet, and influential billionaire lives in the world? What if the 44th President of the United States, once seen riding around in campaign buses and community centers, is now jet-setting across continents, closing multi-million-dollar deals, and residing in luxury homes from Martha's Vineyard to Hawaii? Oh, you're right. It's crazy. The humble beginning. Barack Hussein Obama II was born on August 4, 1961, in Honolulu, Hawaii, to a Kenyan father and a white American mother from Kansas. His story was never conventional, and neither was his rise to fame. Raised primarily by his grandparents after his father left, and his mother pursued anthropological work abroad, young Barack was a curious mix of cultures, identities, and dreams. He went from a modest apartment in Honolulu to the dorms of Occidental College in Los Angeles, eventually transferring to Columbia University in New York. But it was Harvard Law School where everything changed. As the first African-American president of the prestigious Harvard Law Review, Obama became a rising star in legal and academic circles. His charisma, intellect, and natural gift for oratory separated him from the crowd. Relationship. In 1992, Barack married Michelle Robinson, a brilliant attorney from the South Side of Chicago. She was everything he needed: strong, grounded, fierce, and focused. Together, they weren't just husband and wife, they were a political and cultural force. Michelle, a Princeton and Harvard Law graduate herself, brought elegance, discipline, and authenticity to Barack's budding political journey. Their relationship became a blueprint for modern political partnerships. From state dinners to grassroots rallies, Michelle stood beside Barack, not behind him. They raised two daughters, Malia and Sasha, in the spotlight, ensuring they grew up with balance, poise, and privacy, even under the gaze of the entire world. While Barack was building policies, Michelle was building cultural capital. And together, they laid the foundation for something more significant than the presidency: a legacy empire. The political trailblazer. Before he was a billionaire, Barack Obama was a politician who made history at every step. His political career began in the Illinois State Senate, where he served from 1997 to 2004. It was there he began crafting his reputation as a thoughtful, consensus-building leader, focused on ethics reform, healthcare, and education. In 2004, he gained national attention with a show-stopping speech at the Democratic National Convention, which catapulted him into the spotlight. That same year, he was elected to the U.S. Senate, representing Illinois. His time in the Senate was short but significant. He focused on government transparency, nuclear non-proliferation, and veteran care, always prioritizing smart policy over showmanship. Then came the defining moment: his run for president in 2008. With a message of hope and change, Obama captured the imagination of millions. His campaign was powered by grassroots energy, digital innovation, and a unifying tone that transcended party lines. When he won the election and became the 44th President of the United States, he shattered centuries of racial barriers and redefined what leadership could look like in America. Presidential legacy. Barack Obama served 2 terms as president, from 2009 to 2017. A complex blend of visionary legislation, fierce opposition, and astute global diplomacy characterized his presidency. One of his most notable achievements was the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare, which expanded healthcare access to millions of Americans. He signed the Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform and Consumer Protection Act to prevent another financial crisis, ended the "don't ask, don't tell" policy in the military, and appointed 2 Supreme Court justices, including the first Latina justice, Sonia Sotomayor. He also ordered the military operation that led to the death of Osama bin Laden, and negotiated the Paris Climate Accord, re-establishing America's commitment to environmental leadership. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. He faced intense political gridlock in Congress, rising partisanship, and global challenges, including the rise of ISIS and tensions with Russia. Still, his presidency is often remembered for dignity, intelligence, and steadiness, especially during the Great Recession. He left office with high approval ratings and, more importantly, with the respect of both allies and adversaries. Barack Obama didn't just lead, he led with moral clarity and strategic discipline. And when his presidency ended, his influence had only just begun. Power of storytelling. In a bold move that stunned the media world, Barack and Michelle Obama launched Higher Ground Productions, a content company created to tell impactful, inclusive stories. In 2018, they signed a landmark deal with Netflix to produce documentaries, series, and films focused on social justice, democracy, and hope. Their first documentary, American Factory, won an Academy Award, setting the tone for their narrative domination. Add to that Michelle's hit memoir, Becoming, which sold over 10 million copies, and her best-selling podcast on Spotify. The Obamas weren't just participating in media, they were shaping it. Every word, every show, every deal became a strategic extension of their brand. The Netflix deal alone is estimated to be worth $50 million or more, with additional millions coming from Spotify and book royalties. But what's brilliant is the positioning. Obama isn't chasing headlines. He's curating cultural moments from behind the curtain. Real estate royalty. When it comes to lifestyle, Barack Obama is not just living large, he's living presidential forever. After leaving office, the Obamas purchased a sprawling $8.1 million mansion in Washington, D.C., nestled in the exclusive Kalorama neighborhood. Not far from the embassies and elite power players, but that's just one slice of the real estate empire. In 2019, the couple purchased a $11.75 million estate in Martha's Vineyard, a 29-acre oceanfront property with 7 bedrooms, a private beach, a boathouse, and jaw-dropping views. It's the kind of property that whispers old money and screams global power. Back in Hawaii, the Obamas are reportedly working on another estate near the ocean cliffs of Oahu. Their real estate holdings, estimated to be worth over $25 million, symbolize not just wealth but elegance, discretion, and timeless luxury. Billionaire lifestyle. Although Obama is often perceived as humble and modest, don't be fooled. His lifestyle is one of presidential class luxury. From flying in private Gulfstream jets to staying in villas in Provence, the former president continues to move with the same security and class he enjoyed during his time in the White House. He's been spotted on yachts with billionaires like Richard Branson and attending exclusive dinners with tech moguls, foreign dignitaries, and media barons. His presence is still magnetic. Wherever Obama goes, the room leans in. From Italian vineyards to Aspen think tanks, Barack Obama operates in a world reserved for the ultra-elite, and yet manages to do it with charm, cool, and calm. The secret business moves. Behind the scenes, Barack Obama is also an investor. Through shell companies and strategic partners, he's rumored to have equity in media firms, real estate ventures, and tech startups. Although not publicly confirmed, insiders suggest that Obama's portfolio includes quiet ownership stakes in firms aligned with his values, including clean energy, digital media, and health equity. And let's not forget the Obama Foundation, a Chicago-based nonprofit that raises tens of millions of dollars annually, focusing on leadership training, civic innovation, and education. While technically a non-profit organization, the foundation has become a global influence engine, bringing Obama into contact with billionaires, philanthropists, and global visionaries. From public appearances at the Obama Presidential Center to private retreats with world leaders, Obama's business moves are always strategic, subtle, and scalable. Michelle's empire. Michelle Obama isn't just the former First Lady. She's a global icon and a revenue-generating powerhouse. Her memoir, Becoming, generated tens of millions of dollars, accompanied by a sold-out stadium book tour. Her work with Higher Ground, her podcast, and her partnerships with brands like Spotify and Penguin Random House make her one of the most influential women on the planet. And it's not just about money. It's about the message. Michelle's influence spans fashion, wellness, education, and youth empowerment. Her speeches command hundreds of thousands per appearance. Her initiatives reach millions worldwide. And alongside Barack, she's shaping not just policy, but culture, lifestyle, and aspiration. Together, they've created a rare phenomenon, a married couple who left the White House and built a cultural and financial empire that continues to grow exponentially. From humble beginnings in Hawaii to Harvard Law School, from the South Side of Chicago to the Oval Office, Barack Obama's journey is not just political. It's economic brilliance masked in humility. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more powerful stories of legacy, wealth, and the world's most influential figures.